So, how has the process been of this swap process?
Well, there's been some good progress made in regards to that crucial card swap that have been doing. You have to remember, after the controversial CPS contract was phased out, beneficiaries had to move from the old SASSA card to the new gold SASSA SAPO card to move away from that CPS contract. Now, time is running out for beneficiaries to make that crucial swap. I have here with me a SASSA spokesperson, Paseka Letsatsi, who's just going to give us more clarity around when exactly is the deadline and what will happen if people do not swap their card. Now, Paseka, we are approaching the end of December. Until when do people have to swap those cards?
Good morning, Yanke. I think people have until the month end of December to do the card swap. But basically what we are going to do, we are definitely going to deposit money into the old white SASSA cards. However, beneficiaries won't be able to access their grant in January until they do the card swap. So basically, we don't want people to experience that particular problem come January 2019. Hence, we are appealing to 370 beneficiaries who still have the old white SASSA card to please come forward and do the card swap.
Now, just some clarity around the deadline. We've seen on social media that they're saying that the 15th would be the deadline, which is tomorrow, the last day. Just give us some clarity around that. What will happen after today?
There was just an administrative matter to make sure that at least by the 15th people have the new gold SASSA cards. But unfortunately, we still have this number, especially which is concentrated in Gauteng and the Western Cape. But unfortunately, what the decision that which was taken, the money will go into the accounts, but unfortunately they won't be able to do that. But if they can please try to come to our offices, do the card swap to activate the money, and they'll be able to get their money immediately.
So after today, the people will be automatically put on the new system going forward, but unless they have the new cards, they will not be able to access it. Is that correct?
That's correct. Remember, the lifespan of this old one, it's coming to an end. Therefore, we can't use it post 2018. So we are appealing to them. We're definitely appealing to them to make sure that they do not necessarily experience all kinds of problems in the new year. It's a very difficult month. So we want our beneficiaries to listen to us. Come forward, please. Change your cards.
Now, how many are we looking at? What's the number of people who have not yet done the crucial swap? And what will happen going forward next year to those people if they do not swap their cards?
We're sitting at about, I think, around 370,000. We'll definitely deposit the money into the account. But unfortunately, that thing is not going to happen forever. If beneficiaries still don't come forward after 3 months, we would regard that particular account as a dormant account and will definitely close it.
And just for clarification, if people have next year, they come to a pay point and they can't access their money, where exactly can they still go to swap their cards then?
The SASSA offices are open. We're only going to close during public holidays. They can as well go to the South African Post Office. The same is going to apply. They are not going to close because they can only close. They will only close during public holidays. So beneficiaries must not panic. They can still do their cut. They can do their swap their cuts. We think they would listen to the call from the South African Social Security Agency. But look, we are hopeful, Yanke, that beneficiaries will definitely listen to us and come forward.
And just a last question overall, how has it been during these last few months after the swap or the migration was finally done? Has there been any glitches? Are you happy with how things have been going?
I can safely say 99% I'm happy. We have not experienced those problems which we experienced earlier when we started. So the process has been going very smoothly, but in any case, we have even changed how we operate because we basically given certain people powers so that when there's a problem, for example, if there's a problem, there's a queue, you can open other cubicles so that queues move very fast. We also have a connection, we also have a constant communication with the South African if there are bottlenecks, we're able to intervene and take decisions so that we do not necessarily experience whatever problem.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, there you have about 370,000 people have not yet made that crucial swap. Technically, they have until the end of December, but they're appealing to people to do it by today to avoid any problems when they do go to the pay point. Yeah, because after today, they will be automatically migrated to the new system, but then they will to have those new cards in order to access the money, even though it will be in. They will need the new card, so it's crucial that they still need to do that swap, do that as soon as possible.
All right, Yanke Tome, thank you very much for that update, and apologies there for the slight break in